they were not allowing us to get the coaches inside. Okay, our coaches were supposed to be inside by 1:30, and then I was called by the PI, Mr. Raghubar Kamath, to the Mormuga outpost, and if the guests go back again on the ship and without doing the tour, it would be a disaster. And same thing happened, because the guests came up walking for 1 kilometer from the cruise to the coaches where it was parked. And the taxi drivers get out the coach, and they did not allow the guests to get into the coaches. Okay, so they hit the driver also. They slapped the driver.
Which driver?
Of the bus driver.
Okay.
Okay, and they told him to get out of that area with the coach. And they followed that coach until the airport to see that where the coach is going, the empty coach. Okay, this was the whole situation at the time. And we have got a very big, huge claim. Okay, we had to refund the money to the guests plus compensation claims for all this. Okay, and the ship captain is really not happy. The shore expedition manager on the ship is really not happy about this. They have said we will never come to Goa again. They never face these problems in any other ports. They have gone to Mumbai, they will be going to Cochin. Today they are in Cochin. They go to Mangalore. They go to, never this problem becomes fixing. Okay, only here in Goa we have this problem of taxi drivers and taxi unions.
Do you think that and taxi men in Goa?
How the threatened? No, you have use only our cars which are there outside. You are not allowed to use coaches. This is a coming to the state again.
Cruise liners, coming into Goa. Yesterday's incident, which has happened with one of these cruise liner, has actually put Goa's image, at stake. We are in the month of January. We have about 3 luxury cruise liners, planning to dock Goa. They have immediately sent us the cancellation in knowing this issue because it is a threat to the tourist life. Yesterday they were stopped. They were denied to explore Goa, which is basically a very sad thing. People needs to understand, especially the taxi union needs to understand how a tour operator gets the business into the country. All these businesses are actually pre-decided nearly 1 year in advance. We as a tour operator starts giving information to the cruise liner, encourages them to come into Goa. We will take care of their guests. But yesterday's situation has actually have taken a big hit on Goa's tourism. This should not be reported. This should not happen again. You know, CM has given us an assurance now that this will not be repeated. But my humble request on behalf of the tourism fraternity, the local authorities who are there, you know, trying to create this problem needs to understand tour operator is not taking any of their business. Please understand, I'm repeating, tour operator is not taking taxi business. A client who has booked the tour with a tour operator, with the excursion operator, will never take a taxi. Because apart from seeing Goa, there are a lot of elements, lot of resources which are added there. We as a tour operator give a comprehensive tour package which includes the coach, which is, yes, okay, it's a basic element. There are language speaking guides. There are few clients who are actually not very well versed with English language. We organize language guides for them. Now we have a French luxury cruise liner coming on 2nd of January. We don't have that many French guides. We are getting French guides from Bombay. If we had to deny this request, take for example, we as a company had to deny the request saying that we do not have French guides in Goa. Simple, the cruise liner is not calling Goa. So please, my humble request again, all the authorities, the local police, the MLAs, please understand, the tour operator basically gives a comprehensive package which includes transport, your linguistic services, your food curation. You know, there are different tours which have been curated. It's not only basically come to Goa and go to the beach. There are basically heritage tours, there are adventure tours. There are specific lunch tours which have been done. There's a whole lot of a culinary. We as a tour operator focus indigenous Goan culture to the world, and we are denied to do this. You know, it is all a legal business. We are not stepping on anybody's stomach. There's a general comment which has been done by the local taxi driver outside the port, Amgele port. That doesn't mean that you actually put Goa tourism, the state at risk. Yesterday's incident have escalated at a very high level. We already got messages in the evening. Is Goa safe for the cruise liners to come back again? We have been basically, you know, talking to the cruise liners across the world, getting some of the best cruise liners in Goa in 2024, which you will see very soon. But yesterday's incident is a big question mark. Now, we all tour operators as well as Goa tourism needs to work on this. We need to have a welcoming gesture. My humble request, please stay calm, please respect. Secondly, very, very important, we all tour operators are well-known tour operators in Goa. We are not doing any illegal business. It's an elite business. Here we have Mr. Otto Oliveira Fernandez. He's been handling business for last 35 years. Imagine if he had to not basically continue or handle this business in an utmost professional manner, today would have not have that many cruise liners in Goa. So cruise liner, for an international cruise liner, please understand the tour operator role is the must. When any cruise liner plans to come into a destination, first they check with the tour operator what are the resources available in Goa, how we can curate an experience. After learning from us and after making the tours more exciting, then they decide whether the cruise liner will come. The port and everything is secondary, but the experience what we try and basically give are of utmost importance for the cruise liner. Yeah, thank you very much.
I have a question. What you have to say with regard, this is one of the first time I would say in history that cruise line such incidents has happened.
No, let me tell you.
Yeah.
My name is Otto Oliveira Fernandez. I'm the owner of International Travel Bureau. I've been handling ships for the last more than 35 years. All these years, we have been having small, minor issues with the taxi drivers, but never to such an extent as to what happened yesterday. Yesterday was the last straw on the camel's back, as they say, where they physically almost assaulted the passengers and kept American tourists as hostages, which is a very serious crime. Now, the government of India is spending millions and millions of crores to make up ultra-modern cruise berth facilities. They are promoting cruise tourism in a very big way because this is the high segment of tourism that Goa needs. But what is very sad, what is very sad and disgusting is that when the passengers come here, we alone as tour operators have to face the flack of a small bunch of taxi drivers that take the entire cruise industry at ransom. We have no support at all. Today, because of yesterday's incident, we are the only tour operators, ship operators in Goa. We have got together and we have met Honorable CM, the Honorable Tourism Minister, the DIG and the other government officers. And the CM has assured us that strict action will be taken on these drivers who created this incident yesterday. And he has promised that such things will never happen again. The only thing we want is that a dedicated taxi counter be set up at the harbour in the same manner like how it operates at the airport. Because the distance is equidistant, so the rates could almost be the same.
More or less the same.
But here what is happening at the harbour is that there is no uniform rate structure. They quote whatever they want, and that too in dollars. There is no supervision from the government authorities, be it the RTO or the police, to keep a check on how they are pleasing our foreign guests. Now the feedback that we are getting is that Goa is not a safe destination anymore. And if such incidents continue and these things are not checked, we will lose out on the ship business, as Kerala and other states are just Bangalore are just waiting to grab our business. So I hope with CM's assurance, these things will not happen again.
Thank you.
You spoke best. One thing you have to do, Clinton,